Hey guys, Fierce Technology here. I'm going to give you the top 10 cool iPhone tricks that you probably didn't know. Even if you think you're an iPhone expert, I'd still recommend watching this video. You might learn a few things. Alright, the first thing I'm going to show you is, I know a lot of you, battery life is very important, and when you want to charge your phone, you want it to charge up as fast as possible. So the number one way to make your phone charge as fast as possible is avoid using your phone while you're charging it by putting it into airplane mode. So swipe up from the bottom, and you see that little airplane right there? Tap that little airplane and keep it in airplane mode while you're charging it. So that's gonna take away all the connections from your Twitter, from your Facebook, from anything, and won't let you use the internet. And it will charge your phone much faster, because when your phone's not in airplane mode, it's always checking for things. It's checking for emails. It's allowing internet access coming to your phone. And obviously that's going to kill your battery. So if you want your phone to charge faster, just throw it into airplane mode and charge it. It'll charge up to twice as fast. All right, the next tip I'm going to show you is how to make your passcode a non-simple passcode. So you want to actually have like a word or something. This is important for people who have like corporate email accounts and stuff, where they require you to have a very complicated password. And a lot of people don't actually go in and change this on their phone, and they can't figure out why their email's not working. So we go into settings and we go down to passcode, Touch ID and passcode. Obviously type in your passcode. I'm just going to remove my phone away so I can type mine in. All right, so I've got my passcode screen here, and now you want to go down to simple passcode and switch this off. As soon as you switch that off, it'll ask you for your actual 4-digit passcode again, so I'm going to type it in again. All right, so as soon as I've typed that in, it asks me to create a passcode. So now I can type in, as you can see, I can type in a word, I can type in characters and numbers and whatever I need to do. Obviously, to change that, type that in, press next, you'll have to confirm it. And then when you go into your actual lock screen, it's going to actually tell you to type in this type of passcode into your phone. And like I said, this is very important, because if you're trying to set up a corporate email, or if you need your phone to be more secure, you don't want people seeing that passcode, then definitely use this. So turn simple passcode off, and that will allow you to make your phone a lot more secure. That's the main thing here. All right, the next tip I'm going to show you is you actually have a built-in level in your iPhone. So if you're a contractor or something, this is really important, because if you can't find a level and you have an iPhone, you already have a level. So what you're going to do is go to the compass in your phone. So I'm just going to go to my compass, and you can see the standard compass right there. But if you look right there on the bottom, there's dots that allows you to switch over. So if we switch over, this is actually a level. So you can have a flat level like that, so you're lining up the dots, or if you just put it right on the ground right there. So I'm on my level desk right now, and you can see when it turns to 0 degrees and it turns all green, it's telling me that I'm in a level area. So if I switch it over to the side and whatnot, it's going to tell me that degrees. So a really cool built-in feature. Not a lot of people use this, but it's definitely something that's super handy to use. All right, and the next tip I'm going to show you is within the Safari web browser. So if we go into Safari, and if you look when you type a website, so let's go here, we'll go back out of here, www.yahoo. Now, when I want to go .com, obviously it's always predicting, but let's say you live somewhere else and you want to select a different dot something. So if you actually hold the dot down, now it will bring up .ca, .org, and whatnot. So it'll actually predict what's the next one for that. So you can actually not always have .com. If you want to go .ca, you can just go .ca and press go. So it's a really cool feature. I've obviously typed the www 4 times in there, and that's why it's not working. But it works for any website. So if we go Google, so I can hold this down and I can go google.com, .org, .ca, and whatnot. So it picks up those popular ones, so you don't always have to type them out. All right, and the next tip I'm going to show you is something that you're going to use to navigate through your phone in a lot of different areas. Now, a lot of people don't know this who have had iPhones for a long time and don't utilize this feature. So it's swiping back and forth using gestures as opposed to using the icons. So let's go into my settings right here. And let's say I go into general, and you can see I'm always having to go back. I'm going up to that settings icon, right? Or if I go into different menus and I want to go back really fast, you can see how I just swiped right there. So you can actually swipe back like that, or you can swipe forward in certain areas. I don't think in settings it will work swiping forward. No, it doesn't. But in the other way to do it is in the mail application. So if you want to swipe back and forth in the mail application, the web browsing application as well is another really cool one. So you swipe from this angle, and to go forward, you are going to swipe from this angle. Like I said, it doesn't work within the settings application, but if you go into your browser, which we'll do right now. So here we'll go google.ca, and then we'll go to Craigslist, whatever we want. And now if we go swipe that way, now if I want to go back to that page, I'm going to swipe that way. So it's a really, really cool feature. I really like that swiping. I hate seeing people always using the back button and always not being able to navigate fast. If you're just swiping back and forth, it's just a super easy way to get through your phone. All right, and the next one I'm going to tell you is within the camera application. So if we click on the camera application, all you can obviously see right now is just my lame background here. But a lot of people, when they're taking selfies or they're taking pictures and whatnot, they've always got their hands at different angles. The coolest thing is I know probably old-time iPhone users already know this, is just use your volume buttons to take that picture. So that's all you do. Just snap your volume button, and all it does is will take your pictures for you. So you don't always have to reach here or whichever angle you're at, always having to reach down. Just use those volume buttons. It's just a super easy, convenient way to take pictures. All right, and the next thing I'm going to show you guys is, I know when you're getting messages within your messages application, sometimes you want to know what time you got a message or when you sent a message. And not many people know this, but if you go into your messages, and I've got some messages from my provider here, nothing too important. I was traveling recently, as you can see. But if you actually hold down and swipe towards the left, you can see the times of these messages come up. So you can actually see the dates on these. Obviously, these were different days. And I want to know, so let's say this one came Saturday, August 1st at 4:23, or I can actually see it right here. So if you have a bunch of messages in one day, it won't show the date and time. But if you do swipe towards the left, you can see the exact timestamps of when those messages came in. All right, I'm going to show you another feature within the camera. So if we open up that camera icon, now you can utilize this feature with the side taking picture button, so the volume button's right there, or you can actually hold down the camera button. So when you're in, let's say you're watching action sports, or you see a car zoom by and you want to get multiple pictures from that, you can actually just hold down this button, so you can see it's taking 15 photos. You can do it as well with the side volume buttons. If you hold that down, it will actually take multiple photos. And then you can go through your photos and you can select which the best one was. So if you see something that's fast moving, you can let it move, take a bunch of pictures, and then go through your pictures and select which one that you want, which one you want to keep, and you can delete the rest. All right, and the next tip I'm going to show you has to do with Siri. So Siri does a number of different things. I mean, thousands of different things now. There's always updates on new things that it can do. But do you really know all the things that Siri can do? So there's a way you can find out. So we'll activate the Siri, and you see that little question mark right there? Just tap that little question mark, and it will bring up a list of things that Siri can do. So if we go to email, you can, if you just look at this, you can check your emails. You can bring up emails that were sent from certain people. There's a million and one things. I mean, setting your alarm, going through your settings, turning airplane mode on and off. So definitely go through this list and see all the different things that Siri can do for you. So again, I'll activate it. So we activate Siri and tap that little question mark in the corner right there. And then you can see all those different things that Siri will do for you. And she's truly your personal assistant. So definitely take advantage of all these cool little things that Siri can do for you. All right, last but not least, this last little tip is something that I love and always have turned on my phone. And now think about it when you're lying in bed and you're on your phone and you're always moving to the side and moving like this, and your phone is always flipping back and forth. And so let's say we go into the browser right here and you're trying to read a web page and your phone flips like that and it keeps flipping back and forth and you keep having to hold it up. I mean, it's a very simple fix. Again, swipe up and you can see orientation lock. There's a lock right there. If we tap that, that will prevent your phone from moving side to side. So now if we go back into that browser, it's going to prevent your phone from moving this way. So if you're leaning on your side and whatnot, it's always just such an annoying thing to have it flip back and forth. Honestly, just turn that orientation lock on. It's a feature you'll thank me for if you don't already know this, and it's going to be super helpful in the future. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up my video of the top 10 things for iPhone that you probably didn't know. If you guys have any tips for me, post them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I might do a follow-up video with some more tips that you guys have provided to me. So leave them in the comments below. Also, throw me a like for this video if you appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.